Think about it? Just keep doing your job.
Folks don't join the responders for caps. They join to make a difference.
I heard there's a chess set around here if you ever want to play.
There's no problem too big to solve.
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us. We could always use an extra hand around here.
Murder bird ain't the only thing running on empty around here.
I heard a bunch of nerds.
It's time to pay those settlers a visit.
Nothing's ever simple.
All right, 10 secs to take a breather.
My wife's throwing another party, isn't she? Well, enjoy the festivities.
How would things be different with a normal family? I wish just once we could keep it together.
Have you met my kids? They're little scamps.
Neon lights, forbidden delights, come have it all, right here in Atlantic City.
Hey, you got a great voice, lady. Wish I could stay awake to hear it.
Excuse me? Just who do you think you're speaking to?
Sorry, I
Shut it,
can't
Connie.
talk.
You're always starting to crack.
I got the right to say what I mean. Your fancy jazz is putting me to sleep.
Really? Now I don't know what indignities you and this country thrift store are forced to survive out here.
Hey, I scavenged these threads from Charleston landfill, fair and square.
You're living in a bubble, lady. The Wasteland ain't no place for some snazzy pre-war nightclub.
Get out of my club! Get out! Out!
Whoa, jeez Louise. You don't have to tell me twice.
By the way, your singing sucks anyway.
The nerve!
Well, that was embarrassing. Welcome to the Rose Room. Anything to drink?
You looking at something?
You'll stick around for the next set, won't you?
Mind your business, pal.
Can I do
This,
something
do
for you?
that. I apologize on behalf of my mother. We'll have enough trouble getting people in here without her immediately scaring them away. To be honest, this is more turnout than I expected. Which is welcome, of course. I mean, I just hope the rest of them are friendly. Anything to drink? That would be a beer, because stock was on me, just behind the other 100 things on my to-do list that nobody else is doing. Sorry, it's not your job to hear me complain. It's your job to relax, have a drink, and enjoy the music. So, what can I help you with? Yeah, I really could. My mom thought we weren't going to have any trouble tonight, but the crowd I've seen so far, I have my doubts. Big ones. If you feel inclined, could you keep an eye out? Maybe, if it's necessary, handle a fight? But keep a low profile about it so Mom doesn't freak out. I'd really appreciate it. Right, of course not. I wouldn't expect you to. The head's just all over the place lately. This is what I can spare. Go ahead and join the audience. If nothing happens, then, you can enjoy the show just like everyone else. I hope that's the case, but, you know, better safe than sorry. And thank you. I do really appreciate the help. You need something too?
Hello, folks. Rowdy looking bunch out there. Well, as I say, there's no better cure for a long day than some snazzy tunes. Sit back and enjoy.
I can't listen to this baloney no more. Let's light this place up.
God damn it! Everyone stop! You see me give the goddamn signal!
We live to fight another day.
What in God's name is happening?
They were simple instructions. How hard is it to follow simple instructions?
Vincenzo, why is my audience dead?
Why don't you ask this guy before he croaks?
I mean, really? What does on my signal mean to you? Does it mean whatever the hell you want? Well, screw you! But thank you. Shouldn't be so goddamn difficult to execute a basic plan. It was simple. Wait for all the Russos to be in the room together. Shoot on my signal. Couldn't follow either one. Almost makes me happy to be put out of my freaking misery. wouldn't you like to know?
Whoever it was, they're wasting their time sending you all this way.
Hey, I told them the same thing, lady. Starting to think they wanted to get rid of me, too.
Vincenzo, what did you do?
What? Really? You of all people are gonna point your finger at me?
Guess every one of you nutsos has a reason to be afraid of payback from Atlantic City. Sleep tight, Russos. I may not be the last to come for you.
Just nonsense is all it is. We can't let them scare us.
We don't know who they are to begin with.
Don't act like you're above all this.
They're gonna come for
For all
me.
we know, someone at City Hall has it out for you.
I can't even begin to tell you how little you know about me and City... Shit, Abby, are you okay?
Get away from me. They know. I thought I covered my tracks. They're gonna come back. They're gonna...
What are you talking about?
She's got the shakes. Could be she's danced with the devil.
You're my own mom. Don't talk to me like...
Crap, I think you're right.
Those who fancy themselves part of the Atlantic City high life have access to a special intoxicant. They drink the devil's blood. I should have paid more attention. Must be the stress of the move got to her.
You say that now. All of this was your idea. We're so busy dealing with your problems, there's no room for anyone else.
Is that really how you feel, Vincenzo?
Yes, it is 100% absolutely how I feel.
After everything I've done for us, everything I've sacrificed. Unbelievable.
Sorry about all this. I was right to expect trouble, just not this much of it.
Get away.
I really appreciate that. Just, please go talk to my mother for me. It was a bad time to set her off. Right now, we just need to figure out how to help Abby.
What was that?
Me? It's, possible, but I wouldn't be the first in line for elimination. Anyway, that's not important right now. Those people are dead, and Abby's alive. But
Must have left something.
that could change if we don't get her
Did I
treated.
screw up?
Thank you. I know you'll have better luck than I would.
Must have left something. Where did I screw up? I'm so cold.
Opening night is a failure. I offer drinks, games, music, more excitement and luxury than this dreary mountain range has ever seen. And what do I get? An audience full of hitmen, a strung-out daughter, and an unappreciative son. Just ridiculous. Nothing makes sense anymore.
They're gonna come for me.
Need me? The last time they needed me was when they were in diapers. Those unruly children learned the gift of language and have used it to complain ever since. Of course he does. And I'd like one thing in the last 20 years of my life to count as a success. Is that so much to ask for? Ah, fine. I'll come downstairs and help. The extra moment of peace isn't worth delaying the inevitable. But it's not like I'll be able to do anything anyway. Do me one favor first. Go upstairs and let my husband Antonio know what's happening. He may not understand, but he should at least be told.
Something. Where did I screw up?
Let my husband know what's going on, will you? He's upstairs.
What do you happen to have the time? Well, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Russo's Haven. How do you like the festivities? Blood of the devil? No, that doesn't sound like something anybody should be drinking. My daughter. Oh, yeah. She's a great kid. Fast learner. Resilient. And stubborn. Does she need something?
What was that?
My daughter. Oh, you know, I still remember catching little Abby with a pack of candy pilfered from the convenience store. So clever. Yeah. And so stubborn. I never thought that she would, were we talking about somebody? Hitman? What hitman? Have you been watching too much television? Going already? But you just said hello.
You're back. Thanks for that. Look, I've done some thinking. Devil's blood is highly addictive, and withdrawal is dangerous. It could even be fatal. We're hundreds of miles away from anyone who knows what to do about this. Doctors here are only going to know about regular chems.
A doctor's not good enough anyway. We need the blood.
Correct. And the only way to get to Atlantic City in a timely fashion is a vertibird. Say, you don't happen to be on good terms with the refuge, do you?
What was that?
You're kidding. Then you're exactly the person we need right now. I need to ask you something crazy. Because you don't really know us, and really, from what you've seen so far, have no reason to trust us. But my sister is in trouble, so I'm going to ask. Could you fly to Atlantic City and bring back a dose of Devil's Blood?
You make the second part of that sound like a simple ask.
I did say it was crazy. But please, and I really mean it, it'd be a bad idea for any of us to go back there right now. If newcomers like us could even negotiate a flight in the first place. Remember the firefight earlier? Whoever sent those people still has it out for us.
They're gonna come for me.
For one of us, in any case.
Undetermined. We could fight about it all day. It's an exclusive chem, typically only accessible to high society and to the people that source it. The mob. You'll have to find one of them.
Get away.
See what you can negotiate. You're not joking, right? Oh, you can pull this off. Abby needs you to. Please, just let us know as soon as possible if anything goes wrong. I'll do whatever I can for her in the meantime.
Cold. Must have left something.
Oh,
Or did
so
I
nice
screw up?
to see a different face.
Always a pleasure to see a guest.
How are the folks at Foundation doing? I wasn't so busy. I had more visits in time.
I can't remember the last time I ran.
As I've said, Mrs. Russo, the facilities are available to responders and refugees.
I am responding to a need to save an addict from the terrifying consequences of indulgence. I suppose your charity doesn't extend to dirty junkies. Is that it?
As it stands, I have no way to verify your story. Had you a prior relationship with us, or the victim was present for our medical staff to...
Prior relationship? So this is a refuge ruled by nepotism, is it?
I deeply apologize for the commotion, darling. We do strive to make every visit to the White Spring a pleasant one.
Finally, you've arrived. I was resigned to having to convince this lunatic that my daughter is dying all by myself.
Do you know this woman?
Unfortunately. Is that your response to good hospitality?
Ah, well, looking past the assertive attitude of our new acquaintance, it does behoove the refuge to help those in need. Perhaps you could provide more coherent details regarding this woman's conundrum? We've heard the name. The stories place it as something rather more dangerous than your average chem.
The High is legendary, reserved for the upper crust of idiots who live in America's playground and still manage to get bored.
It is your daughter we're talking about helping, right?
Oh, give Abigail a break. The move has been stressful for her. Don't tell people about that. You'll scare away the customers.
A nightclub. Here, in the rural mountains of West Virginia.
From what I've seen, you hippies could really use the excitement.
Oh dear. I don't even know where to begin with correcting you. In that case, you will be happy to hear that the leaders of Atlantic City are sponsoring travel for visitors. You might speak to Mr. Jeremiah Hopkins about it, if you haven't already. He has a booth out in the common area, beside the stage. So long as you're willing to provide assistance to the locals during your travels, You may fly to Atlantic City whenever you'd like.
Incredible. Was that so difficult?
You're graciously welcome for the flight, Mrs. Russo. Now, I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to. Lennox shall be happy to board you once your preparations are complete. Excuse me.
It baffles me how you're able to deal with that person. I mean, where are they from? The 17th century? Oh, please. I'm a performer. I learned from real life stage experience. Not from sitting at home reading Shakespeare over and over like that Orlando character must have. It's embarrassing to listen to. Oh, you were you? And what was I supposed to do? Just leave my daughter's fate in the hands of some stranger hundreds of miles away? For all I know, you might throw back the blood at your first opportunity. Then you'll find yourself splayed out naked on the boardwalk 2 days later, choking on your own vomit. I suppose the showman would dispose of you before letting you bare your cheeks on their turf. And then where would that leave me? And Abigail? Of course I didn't have to. We're all free people, aren't we? I take it upon myself to answer a pain in the ass with a full-body Charlie horse. At a minimum. Honestly, do you not stick up for yourself? Wonderful. I'll be having a drink at the bar until our departure. I'll need it to get me through that dreadful flight.
Excuse me! Sorry to interrupt you. I just heard you were going to Atlantic City and it's not safe there. There's a monster. I saw it. People keep going missing. That's why I left.
You're not mouthing off about some Jersey devil, are you? What a load of hogwash. My parents told me that story when I was a child to scare me into submission. Well, it didn't work, and no Jersey devil has snatched me from my bed.
It's real, I swear! They're siphoning its blood and turning it into a drug. That's why it's so angry now.
Marketing tactics. What would you name a chem that's supposed to be the ultimate temptation? Would you call it innocent angel milk? Siphoning blood. No sensible business person would put in all that effort, even if the Jersey Devil was real.
Loud tourists, low-tier entertainers, showgoers on their way home from the pier. The devil swoops down from the sky and swallows them whole.
The perfect cover story to disappear anyone inconvenient. That devil almost got me too! Oh, good thing I fled to the mountains!
At least I warned you. Better for my conscience. Keep your eyes on the skies. So peaceful around here, isn't it?
That's the last time I try to reason with a historical role player.
My friends didn't want to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work. I wonder what they're doing now. If you see anyone struggling out in Appalachia,
Hey, 76. You get up to any trouble, be sure to bring me.
You seen those Mothman cultists yet? Fucking loony. Hey! Hey, you! You seen a guy? Kind of a squirrely guy with big sunglasses running around. Balding. Says he's a journalist.
It always was my color.
Yeah. You seen him? Ah! I don't have time for these jokes! Lives are at stake here!
Johnny didn't make it, huh?
Listen,
That means more for the
my
rest of
name
us.
is Oscar Gonzalez. I'm in some hot water with some people. But my friend, Jack Hunter, he's chasing some story for his damn magazine. Now, I don't want to leave my friend alone out there in the wilderness, but I'm running out of time. We gotta split, you see? So, I've got a job for you. If you're up for it, you go find my friend. Make sure he's safe and bring back any sign that he's alive. Do that, and I've got caps with your name on them. What do you think? Good. I'm glad we speak the same language. Take this holotape. It's the only lead I have. Some kind of coded message. Guy is always doing stuff like this. Maybe you can figure out what he's talking about. Use it to track him down. Appreciate the help. Where do you think he ran off to? Never should have thrown in with that guy in the first place.
Appalachia belongs to us. And there ain't nobody that can prove me wrong.
Dr. G, I hope this message finds you well.
Want something?
Closing in on my target, a big man called Little Rob. They say he lives somewhere in the mountains, some kind of hideout. Now, you might wonder who they are. I'm talking about people in the know. Squatters, prospectors, gold diggers. They say they've all had run-ins with the target. I met them in a shack up in the hills, up near a golf course that's seen better days. But I was not there for the greens. We met up and made merry. Don't judge me. You're a merrymaker yourself, you know. They said they could take me to Rob. I decided to follow. Dangerous, I know, but you have to take some risks if you're gonna get the big score. It's just how it is in this business. I'll see you on the other side, Hunter.
Complaints on that Nuka? I'm sending him your way.
I got my own problems to worry about.
Hey! No sudden movements. I'm watching you.
Yeah! Hello there!
What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
You lost? You don't look like any prospector I've ever seen. Not that that's a problem. We like to take in strangers. They can be fun. Oh, you're a friend of that guy. He was a riot. Nobody partied like that man. Never seen someone take so many chems and stay standing. He came in here looking to talk to some blood eagles. Some of my friends knew where to find them. They took him up to the crosshair in the mountains. That's Little Rob's territory. Or so I hear. Don't think they're coming back. Say, do you party like your friend? I've got some buff out. You'll never know what hit you. Or in a good way. Yeah, modified to be a blast. Way better high than the normal stuff. And none of those nasty side effects. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Here, take that sucker and get as high as you like. Nighty-night. You'll pass out any second now. Huh? That's not right. Was it a dud? Oh well. Little Rob will have to get his tribute the hard way then.
get back to our poker game. I got a full house coming my way. I can feel it. What in the Sam Hill is going on? What happened here? What did you do? Though very funny, but you won't sneak that lie past me. I'm a master liar, but you psychopath! All my interviewees are dead. Now what am I gonna do? Put you up to this. Are you with the family? I paid that debt. Is it Buttercup? He's out to ruin me, isn't he? Pulling my leg, huh? Yeah, you think you're funny. Well, let me tell you, it wouldn't be so funny if your life was on the line. Oscar? Oh, well, of course, but I sent him my holotape. He should know better, but... yeah, it figures. He's probably whacked out on Psycho, that one. Oh, all right. I understand now. But I can't leave without my story. I came here to interview little Rob, and that's what I intend to do. So, since you killed off half my article, I think it's only fair you come with me. Besides, I'll need the help considering how many chems I just took in the latrine. Do that, and I'll give you a note proving I'm alive and kicking. Oh, come on, grow a little backbone. Is talking to a man that much harder than shooting him in the face? Wouldn't you want to be high out of your mind before confronting a megalomaniacal, mass-murdering cult leader? No, of course not. You do that all the time, don't you? Well, for us regular folk, we need a little chemical courage for such things. That, and it gets me in the mindset. Rob and I'll have a lot more common ground when we're both high as a kite on a windy day. Give it time. I would, if you hadn't murdered all my interviewees. Do this for me, and you and Oscar can go home happy. You have the right attitude for this job, you know that? Now, these chems I took, they're pretty strong. I may need you to do some talking for me, and in fact, I think you should expect to. And, little Rob, warmonger that he is, has a hot temper. He's liable to fly off the handle at the slightest insult. So, be careful what you say, or you'll have to do to him what you did to his minions here, and then I'll have no story. But we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. It's time to get going.
From my beauty sleep, expecting a one-on-one interview. And now I got this sprung on me. I don't like this, Jack. Seems suspicious. And you know how I get when I'm suspicious. Well, if it isn't our guest of honor. Was it you that woke me up with all that racket? Hey, who the hell is this?
No one to worry about, Rob. This is, my, assistant. Steady, Rob, steady. No need for suspicion. We're all friends here. Remember the card games. Remember the chems.
Friends. Right. Those chems were pretty good.
That's right, friends. Now, okay, let's get through this interview before I'm halfway to the moon. First question is, assistant, remind me what the first question was again? Don't judge me so harshly. It's, it must be the alcohol mixing with the other compounds. I forgot to factor that in. Possibly because it was already at work in my system. Oh, yeah. Brutal psychopath, that's it.
Hey, what'd you call me? I'll show you a psychopath!
Whoa, now, I didn't mean anything by that.
Oh, yeah? Sure sounds like you meant something by it. Compliment. Bloodthirsty, maybe. But a psycho, I may take psycho. But I ain't one. Fine. I'll give you another shot. Seeing how I want to get the word out about my greatness. Next question.
Next question. Right. Now, what was that again, assistant?
Trying to get me to reveal some tender details, are you? All right, I'll bite. Sure. Gotta watch your back all the time. Can't trust nobody, not even your crew. But that's life. Can't trust nobody in Appalachia anyway, right? Always have chems to fill.
Food for thought. Yes, jot that down, assistant. Now, the final question. The big kahuna. Assistant, no. This one, I'll handle myself. I have to. The currents of fate have thrusted upon me, and me alone, no matter what my cognitive state. Little Rob, when you peer into the cosmic mirror and your soul stares back, blackened by the violence of its existence, it asks, what was the point of it all? How do you respond?
What? Oh, is that all? I really thought you'd come up with something fancier than that. Well, I like my Brahmin steak medium rare, preferably cooked over an open garbage fire. Toss on some rat sauce, and it really is delectable.
The soft underbelly of Little Rob revealed. Yes. That is exactly what I was looking for. Good work. Well, that concludes our interview. I think I got plenty of material to go on. Rob, you have been a magnificent host. I don't know if we'll meet again, but if we do, save some of that buff out for me. And you were as good an assistant as I could have hoped for. You can head back to Oscar. This note will prove I'm safe, but I'm getting out of here. We're both gonna want to lay low for a while after what we've been through. Don't worry. Once he gets word, he'll know to head to our rendezvous spot. So rest assured, I'll meet up with him eventually.
We're done. Now get out before I get in.
What? Oh, no. Oh, don't worry about that. Stay vague and we'll all be cool. Yes, yeah, that's right. You can finally go back to your killing spree.
Hang around
all the talking over. You know, despite everything. I have to admit, I won't forget our chance encounter today. A journey into a den of darkness, a chance encounter with a murderous psychopath. No, two! Yeah, it'll make a hell of an article. Keep an eye on the newsstands. Farewell.
You gonna hang around all day? Ain't so little up close, am I? Take a good look. It's the only chance you'll ever get. We're done here. Now get out, before I get angry.
I can't wait much longer, friend! You ever find out what happened to Jack?
Like I'd touch your stupid stuffed animal. You want to accuse anyone? Find Rah-Rah.
That son of a... Ronde's boot point? What the hell does that mean? Is he talking about it? How am I supposed to get there? Ugh. Hey, look, this isn't your problem anymore. If he's safe and wants to meet there, then that's all that matters. Here's that reward we talked about. Now, I've got to go get myself out of hot water. Alone. That bastard.
Not sure what Axel sees in Barb. Probably just an emergency scapegoat. Meg better hope coming here pays off. She won't last long if it doesn't. Touching down.
Hey, hey! If it isn't my ace book cooker back at it again! I'll see you at Christina's. You know where to find me.
Such a... Some... I'm sure it'll be... Oh, that... The mute... You'll find... Trust me.
Don't wanna play poker with sticky
Hey, kid. So the little people go to... Anyway, there's no problem here. Now that just live. Besides that, then work with me. I ain't much in terms of muscle. The brains. Oh, yeah.
always need so much money? What, you gotta pay the electricity a cut or something? You got a lint roller on you? Yeah, the suit's filthy.
Until my job is done. by now. No one hides from the IRS.
Less gunfire outside, so that's a good sign. Head to the Neapolitan. I've, got a bit more work for you. The showmen are holding up the Neapolitan as we speak, demanding their fair dues, which is really quite unfair, if you ask me. They've placed some listening bugs around the casino to drop in on our conversations, a clear violation of privacy. Track down all the listening bugs and disable them. We can't have the showman knowing about all the trustworthy, above-board things we're doing.
Some action.
Someone's here.
You'll be back.
my mission, my city. I failed you.
Tibia, to a clarinet! Seems like you didn't file your tax returns.
It's go. The show must go on.
There's no going back. I will climb you.
Be the surprise I've been hoping for.
Be here.
Come out, little thorn. That sucks. I was hoping for some action. Someone's here.
Come out, little Thorn.
That sucks. Was hoping for some action.
Do I have it? I wasn't ready to go out.
Smells like stupid in here. Just when I thought I'd get a little exercise.
My heels are burning.
Indication.
I will track you down like the dog you are.
Do I have a secret admirer?
My niece.
Mayday! Mayday! Drop whatever you're doing and get to Quintino's ASAP! I need... You again. You here because you like gambling? Or getting your ass kicked? Doesn't matter. Here's the same as last time. Better hurry. Billy isn't getting any younger. And soon, he won't be getting any older either. Back again, eh? Good kid. Huh? Oh. You can thank your old Uncle Sal for... Ha! No, I'll be...
You didn't hear this from me, but Fabio has been saying stuff about becoming the new Don. But how can he do that if Quintino is still Don? Maybe he's retiring. Sounds like, you know... Maybe not. I'll,
Sticky fingers? That's just a nickname. I wash my hands, you hear? I ain't an animal, Chappie.
You ready to get... Hop.
I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts. Huh? Who goes there? Lots of wise guys.
You been eating that slop the Muni's are feeding you? And Quintino's here has actual edible food. Wonder how long it'll be before the Don shows its mug again. You got a lint roller on you?
Oh, did it always smell like this? You would think in a city, people could find a civilized place to relieve themselves. Oh. Very funny. There's more chance to see a pirate ship flying over this city than some kind of winged goat. We are in the casino quarter, which is owned and operated by the Mafia. Toward the coast, we have the boardwalk, proving ground of the showman. And further inland is the city center, where the government continues to keep things half-functioning. Oh, smells like they need to hire another garbage man, however. The best bet I can give you is a fellow named Stanley Soriano. He spends all his free time at the High Rollers Lounge in the Neapolitan Casino. Stan is a weak link. Make him feel important, and he'll serve up practically anything on a silver platter. Don't wait up for me. Or actually, do. One should always have an escape plan.
Personal space mean anything to you?
What? Do I look like a butler to you? Go bother someone else. Keep your nose clean, kid. What? There's a cold going around.
Be honest. Do I look like a tourist?
Hey, I could be a showman.
What am I supposed to do with all this free time and no working television?
Losing Antonio was a big hit to the family.
Do you know if it's happy hour? Changing tonight. To the pier and catch a shower.
Some of the Munis need some...
Crawling out of the barrens.
Still no luck. I should get out and clear my head. but... Down to the pier and catch a shower.
One more time.
Get out and clear my head. All right. Somebody gotta do the devil's blood.
Royal flush again?
Don't shake hands.
You must
with
have the
Sal.
angels on your side.
Man's constantly sweating through his
You mean
palm.
you don't see it, Stan? He's playing you. Ain't nobody got that kind of luck.
Ah, come on. You know I'd never play you, Stan. You're the man. You know what I love most about you, Stan? How much faith you put in your friends.
This is ludicrous.
Oh, now what you gonna do that for?
Come on, Stan. 3 royal flushes in a row? Then you grab that cash and take care of your family.
You looking at something? Whoa there! Now I can hook you up with all kinds of cats. But as for the blood, what makes you think a nobody like you should get access to Atlantic City's most sought-after cat?
Payday's become a myth round here since they put the Gavone with the belts in charge of the books.
You know, you do look familiar. You don't happen to be one of those out-of-towners helping out around here. Well, all right. A friend of the family deserves a taste of the best our city has to offer. But first, you'll have to prove yourself trustworthy. Provide service for the family, and you'll be rewarded. Cross the family, and you end up on our hit list. See, a young showman known as Zaid stole some blood from our stores a few nights back. He's got a show on tonight. And those who don't respect our rules don't get to live freely. You want the blood? Then that show don't go smoothly. And Zaid gets the message to never even dream about stealing from us again.
I gotta tell Joey to plug up the basement in Neapolitan. It's overgrown and getting in again.
Sounds like we have an understanding. Now listen carefully. You're gonna have to get backstage somehow. Maybe by posing as a cast member. That's your best shot at getting access to Zaid. Once you've got an opportunity, it's up to you how you want to deal with him. I'll meet you outside after the show. Don't disappoint me. Capiche?
And his pa before him. Wait, what did the pa before that pa?
I gotta tell Joey to plug up the basement in Neapolitan.
Word around the club is that Concheta's been overstepping. Don't know how Quintino's letting that slide.
I caught Sal tampering with the slots again. That grifter's gonna ruin our reputation around here.
San Antonio was a big hit to the family. Can't believe that rat ran out on us.
I'm not rich or famous. Not yet, anyway.
This place is a pocket of paradise.
Heard some gunshots earlier. Sounded like...
What'd it take to get me?
What's that look for? Trying to arrest me?
Welcome, welcome, my friend. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of speaking yet. I'm Fabio Mondadori, at your service. Who am I? Some call me consigliere, others diplomat. I represent the Lombardi family, but also myself. To my friends, I'm just Fabio. Perhaps you and I can be friends. So you are. Let's get a good look at you. You look sturdy. Weathered, if I may. You may be exactly what I'm looking for. Excellent. Now, I'm a generous benefactor, and a good friend at that. Ask anyone, they'll tell you. But I want to start you off small, see if I can trust you. You prove yourself to me, show me you can handle a bit of challenge, and then the real work can begin. How does that sound? Simple as, my friend. There's some ne'er-do-wells hanging around the casino quarter trying to rough up the family's patrons for a few caps. Pathetic, isn't it? Regardless, I need you to deal with them. How you do so is up to your discretion. In fact, I would be curious to learn your methodology. You deal with them, and I promise you, you will be well paid. We take care of our own here. Now, do we have a deal?
Place in AC. Why those munis want to stay in their gross little hovel is beyond me.
Your words are reassuring. Let's hope your actions mirror them. Come back when our friends outside are dealt with.
Losing Antonio was a big hit to the family.
So, this city's run by a circus, the Godfather. You know where I could get a good hoagie?
Looks like that number came up quick.
Hold it right there. I don't think you belong here. Yeah, okay, you know what? Mind telling me what you're doing walking in here like you own the place? Maybe. Maybe not. You don't look like a munie to me. Don't know why it matters to you. Sounds to me like you got steered in the wrong direction. We've been shaking some people up for caps, as you put it, but not patrons. The fact that you used that word tells me that the family sent you. We've been shaking up Quintino's louts for their caps. Who's going to miss a few mobsters? I'm not an unreasonable woman. How about you just turn around and walk away, and I'll forget this ever happened. Hey, whoa now. There's no need for that. You want us gone? Fine. We're gone. You can tell your little family that we won't be causing problems around here anymore. In fact, I've heard the boardwalk was quite nice this time of year.
All this talk of bogeys
Oh, are
crawling
you
out of
visiting too?
barrens. Like, what's a plant gonna do? Grow at me?
You gonna make a necklace out of those caps?
Did you have something else to ask, or are you just lonely? So you did. And in your own way as well. Very, very interesting. Yeah, words can only tell you so much about a person, but actions? Well, actions tell you everything. That gang of lowlifes I sent you to track down was just a test. A trial run. See if you can handle the real work that needs to get done. You see, my organization, the Lombardi family, we've been disorganized for some time now. Rudderless, filled with questions. It's not good for a cult of personality to lack one, you understand? Now, as I'm sure you can see, I'm not Quintino Lombardi. I'm not the Don. Yet. Quintino himself has been absent for some time, silent. It's not in his character. We've been told he's just been ill from old age. At the very least, that's what his kid sister Concerta has been saying. She's been strutting around, giving orders, claiming they're from Quintino. Not all of us are foolish enough to take such things at face value. I need you to play detective for me. Dig up dirt on him. Find the truth. If Quintino is, for whatever reason, gone, then the position of Don is open. And I would be very interested in that position. I could reward you quite handsomely. Do you think you could do some digging for me?
I gotta tell Joey.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd turn an opportunity like this down. As to where you should start, look to the Neapolitan Casino. Concerta lives in the largest suite within its hotel wing. I need you to search her room and find whatever evidence you can. That woman is hiding something. I know she is. And when you learn the truth, whatever that may be, return to me. Don't come back until you do.
Mayor Tim fancies himself the leader of AC?
So, you're the one who's been...
Go, head down to the pier and count your show.
Gross. These shoes are brand new.
Losing Antonio was a big...
Have you been outside the city?
I gotta tell
Don't
you,
bother me.
plug up the
I'm on vacation. Oh, head down to the pier and catch a show. Have you been down to the aquarium? Oh,
How come the
I
munis
smell
need
a
so
rat.
much money?
I'm just
Man
tired.
fancies
Yeah,
himself the leader
tired.
of AC.
I didn't see nothing.
Like some old farmer's gonna whack anybody. That's all you...
Yeah. Oh, I feel it.
No
Okay.
way.
Let's not waste any more time.
the Munis really have everything handled?
Say, I see more of the... Say, I see more of the Barons in the city.
What's poppin'?
Name will be the death of me.
Isn't this place too good to be true? Nah, I'm worrying too much. place a pocket of paradise. Closest we're gonna get after the war.
catch a show.
So, you're the catalyst that will bring down my brother's empire? You, and you alone? Fascinating.
What's it take to get made?
Well, you could say I have a bit of a poetic streak. As for Fabio,
You know one thing I don't
he's
miss?
more of an actor than a poet. He lives in his verbiage instead of writing it. Nevertheless, I hope you can look past my honeyed words to see through to their meaning. I don't expect you to pity me. The Mad Queen of Atlantic City. Whose subjects could and never would respect her if she stepped out of the shadows. I've been standing in the shadow of my brother my entire life. The machinations of the family emanating from my whispers in his ear. It wasn't until he found peace that I started to lose my foothold. He was my shield, the visor that obscured my visibility in the public eye. But now,
My lucky charm.
he's gone. Not by my hand, mind you.
I think I'll head down to the pier.
But by the very substance that made him rich. The only other contenders for the Godfather's chair are fools. They will run the empire for which I bled my entire life
All this talk,
into the
boobies
ground.
crawling out of the barracks.
I did not take the
It's like, what's
family
a
from
prank gonna do?
Quintino.
Grow at me?
I made it for him. And what would that be, pray tell?
I need a fat sandwich, quick.
I see. You'll have some trouble counting to 10 when you get to hell, given you'll only ever get to number 9.
This is the most happening place in AC. Why those munis want to stay in there?
New to Atlantic City? Or are you lucky enough to live here? Isn't this place too good
I love your vacation wear.
What am I supposed to do
That's
with all this
your tour
free
guide.
time?
You're back, and you still have a pulse. What a stroke of luck that is. Oh, now that is music to my ears. A symphony, joy, and progress. I am sure you had ample reason to remove her. All is going according to plan. You've done well. Very well. Exceptionally well. And your reward? Well, your reward will match your success. I was not lying when I said I'm a very generous benefactor and friend. You've made a friend out of me, Arbiter. Now, how about we get you back to Appalachia? You came in on that vertibird, didn't you? Your reward will be waiting for you there.
What did
The late Miss Lombardi out of the way, this city fits neatly.
Oh my. You know, one thing I
Don't ask me.
Right.
Stay clear of the barons. Ain't nothing.
fun.
Hey, I could be a showman. I'm real.
I'll head down to the pier and catch a show. Are you visiting too?
Slow down here. I need greater heights. Shine brightly. Never know.
Welcome, welcome. Here to be amazed, shocked, and entertained? Well, tonight, as our lucky 13th customer, you will get all of that and more for free. Congratulations. And you will not be disappointed. Please head straight inside to the stage and take care not to enter restricted areas. We may be a bit late tonight, as we are still awaiting the arrival of one of our cast members. The show simply cannot start without our star clown. Trust me, they are worth the wait.
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe.
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe!
If only I had a flower for you.
I just can't wait to make everyone laugh!
Dibbles? Is that finally you? Late on opening night? Who hired you? Was it me? We'll be served on a plate to the ravenous masses with their vicious, quivering jaws. Oh, get to the stage already! They await your opening act! I'm not ready yet. I can't be seen like this. Not just a show, a masterpiece. An indelible memory! Go now, before our audience turns rabid. They must be starving.
Every second without laughter brings us closer to death.
And now, for your opening act, please welcome to the stage the funniest, the wackiest, the most diabolical Star Clown! This zany jokester never shies from a good gag, even at their own expense. But why don't I let them show you what I mean?
Fun fact! Nothing stimulates a clown's appetite more than a hearty laugh. A hungry clown will prance and frolic to earn a mouthful of their favorite food, delivered with enthusiasm by their jovial leader. Please welcome this giggle of clowns to the stage and bear witness to their feeding frenzy!
Aim for the face!
Good one. Hey, this isn't diet.
Yeah, get him!
Where's the whipped cream?
Where's the whipped cream?
And now, for a classic trick with an explosive twist. Watch as this deviously dexterous merrymaker juggles live grenades!
What's going on? Oh my god! Grenades!
That looks like it hurt! We'll be passing out warm towels to wipe any blood off. Let's give it up for our star clown!
That's a good one.
You? What are you doing here? You followed me, didn't you? You better explain yourself. Well, if you're so interested, then fine. You weren't supposed to know about all this. There's no avoiding it now. I used to be the star around here. I deserve to have it back. That stage is mine. I'm taking it from this up-and-coming nobody to remind this city exactly what they lost. Or at least, that was my plan. You being here really puts a damper on things. You and Vincenzo have that situation handled. This family has never needed me. Antonio was always busy, and Abigail followed him like a dog. Vincenzo handled everything around the house. But the crowd... they always loved me. I gave them something. I still have more to give. Then you understand why I have to do this. It's my only chance. I'm nothing without it. Oh, you're not, are you? And who are you to make that decision for the both of us?
Is that Evelyn Russo? The disgrace? Oh! Mother has to hear about this! She's gonna send the whole city after you!
Wait! Come back here, you pathetic nobody! Shit. I didn't expect them to raise the alarm so soon. Well, that throws all my plans out the window. I don't have much time before every showman on the boardwalk is chasing after me with a machete. Before I go, at least indulge me in what exactly it is you're planning. So, it's dirty business. Well, nothing new in this city. Now, the final act of this little show involves the star clown, you, Throwing knives at poor Zaid against a decorated backboard. There's an obvious option there if bloodshed doesn't make you, queasy. But we do know the showmen take cheating very seriously. And it just so happens that Zaid wears a protective vest underneath his costume. Well, you sound committed. Remind me not to get in your way in the future. I'll leave the job to you. I need to scram before Charlotte's loyal human dogs sniff me out.
Eating around will be the death of me.
A night of heart-throbbing classics. Where would we be without them? For hundreds of years, art has risked heart and soul, life. So I close with one last visceral threat. The curve of blade to neck. Tantalizingly close. Assistant! Master of laughs! Let loose! And don't you dare gut me!
Oh!
Oh my god!
Who is that wearing my oversized shoes? You think just anyone can honk and giggle? You made me a punchline!
Distinguished guests, clowns, and showmen, brace yourself for an unexpected encore. For this impersonating intruder cannot be allowed to leave unpunished. This is now an open fire venue. Proceed calmly to the nearest exit, or grab your gun and join the fun!
What? How? I understand.
Eating around will be the death of me. Won't you be my friend forever?
Somebody got think the Munis routinely have everything handled. I'm not rich or famous.
I heard the news. Young man went out in a spray of blood. Now that's the finale, if you ask me. As promised, a taste of the devil himself. Now, don't you go blabbing about where you got it. Stan's got a tight ship to steer. Now, didn't I just say I got a tight ship to steer? Even if we did have such a doe snooping around the family, who finally got too damn entitled for her own good, I wouldn't tell you nothing about that. Of course not. I wouldn't tell you how useless it would be to go after that little girl.
we'd have to have a big damn reason to send guys that far away. And that girl ain't it. See, I wouldn't tell you about any of that. And that's why they count on Stan. You understand why, now that I've spelled it out for you? The Russos are long gone. That is, if there ever was a Russo. I sure don't know any Russos. Now don't you forget what Stan did for you. Capiche?
It was a big hit to the family. Can't believe that rat ran out on us. You got all the Vegas.
What's
you
that
need right
cologne
here
you
in
wear?
AC.
Oh,
Capiche?
the freeloader?
Don't need to be going nowhere else. And his pa before him, and his pa before him.
Is this place too good to be true? Nah, I'm worrying too much.
They will be the death of me.
So much rehearsal. Maybe we should all just improvise.
Sensational. Even more intriguing than I imagined.
Beat it! I'm not your tour guide.
Those floaters, you know, float. I could show you things beyond your wildest dreams and your darkest.
So, this city's run by a circus,
I need a fat sandwich, quick.
I should join the munis. Something useful for a change.
Not sure what died in this ocean. Feels oppressive. Showman's Pier is down the way if you've bought. I hear they put on some pretty. I spotted it.
Must
Tell me
have
you have the
something.
dose.
Where did I screw up?
You're a lifesaver. All right, Abby. Down the hatch.
Ven? Mom. And... who are you again? Feels... nice. Mess? Oh, right. Guess I messed up pretty bad, huh?
This is just temporary. We need to find you a real solution. An antidote. You got into this, Abs. Do you know anything about getting off it?
Well, maybe Dad would have told me if he hadn't cut me out. But that's all water under the bridge, though. Everything's dandy now. We're in West Virginia. It's a new start. No more jobs, no more Dad. Everything's good. It has to be.
Dad? Thing is, I've tried to get answers from him about all kinds of things. But if he knows something about Devil's Blood, it has to still be in there somewhere. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Look, I know it's awkward, but would you try talking to him? Hey. Thanks. You saved my sister's life.
Have you asked Ben if he needs anything? I'm sure he could use the help.
Go talk to my father. I'll take care of Abby.
I think it'd do better if Mom would accept reality and cater to the locals. All the glitz and glamour? Doesn't work like it did over there. Sure. I know it's been a lot to deal with. Well, I shouldn't have stolen that Devil's Blood. Punishment always comes for those who do. I just thought I could do it without getting caught. I have access to places I shouldn't. Just got too confident, I guess. And too desperate.
See what you can get out of my father.
Like myself, for now. The withdrawal to this stuff comes and goes. You never know when the next wave is gonna hit. Sorry, I know you're doing what you can to fix this for me. Don't feel like you have to. I always figure things out. Somehow. She did. In name only. She would take any spare moment to talk smack about them. I guess she felt backed into a corner. Joining them was the only way to keep an audience. I can't blame her. I think I know how that feels. Okay. Probably for the best. Any songwriters around here? Yeah, sure. What do you want to know?
I wonder what Pop knows.
I don't know. The pain is the same here as anywhere else. Sorry, that was... I'm just trying to figure out how to make it through this right now, that's all. It's a long story. I don't think I'm really comfortable talking about it yet, sorry. I can barely think about surviving tomorrow, let alone a month from now. I'm just gonna try and make it through this first. Glad to. You can ask. I feel like you might regret it, though. Well, isn't it obvious? Because we're a disaster. Whenever people get a glance behind the scenes of the glamorous Russo family, they back off. The few people my parents could have called friends left them behind. Ben doesn't even tell people who he really is. No one wants to get dragged into this mess. If you can't keep things together at home,
Who's gonna trust you with anything on the outside? No one with any sense will.
I wonder what Pop knows. See what you can get out of my father.
All the time. But in reality, I'm not even sure how to imagine a different life. I love my parents. I love my brother. I just wish I wasn't such a problem for them.
Hang in there, Abs.
Good idea. Let's just shake that one off. Later, then.
I wonder what Pop knows.
Oh, it's you! Who are you again?
Helping the family out? Oh, no. No, that's dangerous work. Hope you're being safe about it. Abby, in trouble? If only I could have. If only I could have, if only I could have, spent more time with her.
Hang in there, Abs.
Abby. Darling. Such a strong child.
I won't be caught dead serving that radio.
Did you hear that noise?
I wonder what Pop knows. So what did Pop have to say? Anything comprehensible? Damn! Some father. No, it's not his fault. It's just... wish he could be here for us right now. Well, if he won't help us, we'll need more of a Hail Mary. I agree. Ever since Abby mentioned Pop, I've been racking my brain, trying to remember anything he might have told me. I remember he would take business trips to the city center. That's government territory, so it always struck me as out of character. He told us he had a warehouse there. Never said what it was for, and I never found out either. If he really was involved with Devil's Blood, though, maybe that place has something to do with it. Maybe the family is keeping stock there. Even an antidote if we're lucky. Glad you agree. I know it's a long shot, but it gives us a starting point. Alright, we'll need to borrow that vertebrate of yours again. I'm coming with you this time. We'll fly into downtown, and I'll get us in contact with an old friend of mine familiar with the rumors. She'll know where to go from there.
Some would say tax fraud is a victimless crime. That's not true. We would kill you, and then you would be a victim. The city never sleeps.
Okay, now that we're here, it's time to find Sloane. She used to patrol this area. Said if I ever needed help, to head this way, she'd find me. Alright, let's see if she still knows my whistle. That wasn't what I expected.
Didn't think I'd ever hear that whistle
We'll
again.
see about the way out.
But it sounds as good as ever.
Thanks, Sloane. I bet you thought you were rid of my poor aim when I left the Munis.
You know I never wanted to be rid of you in the first place, but... yeah, I really did. Always nice to see some friendly faces. Though I don't recognize yours.
Let's see what Sloane has to
What
say.
brings you back to AC, Ven? You bringing me a new recruit?
I've come to ask you a favor. Remember those reports we used to get about the family snooping around our turf? We're here to find them.
The family? Steer clear of them, Ven. They're trouble. What has you looking for those gangsters anyway? Your new friend here drag you into this? A cure? I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
Abby's on Devil's Blood. We're here trying to find an antidote. I know the mob moves in and out of the district. Don't ask me how. It's the perfect place to hide chems. Tucked in a dangerous part of town, away from their precious casino, out of the spotlight. If they do have a warehouse here, maybe we can find a lead on a cure. Please.
Here we are,
I need your help.
girl? New horizons.
Ven, I'm so sorry. You know I want to help. But first, I've got my own problem to solve. I'm only out this way because my squad got scattered fighting Overgrown nearby. I'm still missing a lot of my people. I need to find them. But there's a lot of ground to cover.
Listen, you're our best bet for finding that warehouse. Let us help you. Together we can find your squad faster, and then you can repay the favor.
Really? Are you sure? Abby needs you.
Like I said, to help Abby, we need you. Plus, I can't just leave my old comrades to die.
If you insist, I won't turn you down. But I hope you aren't doing this out of some misguided sense of guilt. And what about you? You as good a Samaritan as Mr. Russo here?
I won't let them get their mitts on you, girl. Don't you worry.
I like that attitude. All right. I saw some of my cadets head down the road past your makeshift landing pad. Head over there and help out anyone you can find. Vin and I will take our own path and help out the rest. Meet us up the road closer to City Hall when you're done. I have a hunch about where we can find that warehouse of yours. Good luck.
I could have taken her. If I had more ammo.
Thanks. I thought I was dead meat.
We made it. Thanks, Ben. You held up pretty well after your hiatus.
It's nice to know I haven't lost my touch. Oh, that brought back some memories.
Missing the good old days?
Oh, I don't miss the danger. But it does feel good to be a Muni again, even as a fill-in. You're right. Abby needs our help.
Abby. Poor girl. I hope for her sake, whatever hunch you have pays off. You should check down this alley. We've seen family members hanging around a building down there. I don't want to fight, so we've never pressed them on why. Could be what you're looking for.
If they're guarding a building off their usual turf, that has to be something important. But how do we get in? That sounds extreme.
Hey, let's not turn this into a blood feud with the family if we can help it, all right?
Worth a shot. We'll hang back and keep watch from this direction. Good luck.
There's no way.
Find anything?
You've got this, right? That's supposed to...
They're your family, Ben. You did the right thing.
That's what I keep telling myself. But there's a part of me that still thinks I did wrong. By you.
You know I'd love to have you back, Vin. But Abby comes first.
I heard your work from out here. Not how I would have done it, but,
Find anything?
impressive nonetheless. I hope you have something to show for your violence. Look, that was a private conversation. But you're doing us a huge favor here, so... I guess I'll spill my guts to you, too. Yes, I had second thoughts about leaving Atlantic City. I loved my job with the Munis, wading into the scummy pond water, taking the torch to endless nests of overgrown. It was the furthest thing from my past and current life. It had meaning. I wasn't slinging cocktails for killers and working all night just to keep my mom's insane project in business. I really felt like I was living, you know? Not shutting my eyes to the world outside, wishing it would all just go away. So you can imagine, I have a few regrets. maybe I did. But it's too late to go back now, right? Enough about me. What did you find in the warehouse back there? So you don't like compliments. Check. Really? Then we were right. I can hardly believe it.
I think I know the building you're talking about. We received reports of people slinking around that area, but it's so full of overgrown that I dismissed the idea out of hand. That was dumb of me. Let's head that way, see what's there. Maybe we can sneak inside.
These. We used to use pipes like these to pump the water out of buildings and go hunting for salvage. But couldn't we reverse the flow? And use the pressure to flush the family out? With the right adjustments, we can blast enough water inside to take out any guards and create some kind of opening.
Now that you mention it, we did have an incident once where a newbie mixed up the valve order and blasted a bunch of overgrown to Kingdom Come.
Really? I thought it was kind of brilliant myself.
It sounds kind of ridiculous, but I've seen it happen before. If it does work, it would also catch any guards by surprise.
Yes, we're so close. I just know this will pay off.
It's a good plan, Vin. But this is the end of the line for me. If a municipal officer got caught assaulting the gangster hideout, it could jeopardize the peace we have in Atlantic City. Before I go, though, I want to make you an offer. I want you to come back to us when this is all through. Curing Abby takes precedence. I would never say otherwise. But it's clear you missed the job. We'll take you back. I'll pull whatever strings are necessary. What do you think?
I knew this was coming. But I'm still not sure what to say. In my heart, I'm Uni, but I left for a reason. My family needs me, desperately. If I'm not there for them, they'll probably devolve into raiders or ghouls or worse. And I'm only half joking. I need to think about it. I will take it seriously. I promise.
I know you will. I'm sorry to make you choose again, but I really do feel it would be right for you to return. Think it through. I'll be here for you either way. Good luck.
Okay, concentrate. Let's do this. Not quite right. Let's start over. Remember, the valve order is 3, 2, 4, 1. Got it? Let's get in there and clear out what's left. Let's see what we can find inside. Did it. The plan worked. Okay, now we just need to look around and see if there's a cure stashed here somewhere. Before we do, though, tell me something. Once we're all past this, do you think I should come back here? Leave the business, try and return to my old life? Crap. Is that how you see my life decisions? I thought I could trust you to be a confidant. I mean, after all we've been through. Clearly I was mistaken. Fine. I won't saddle you with any more of my baggage. Let's just go and pray that we find what we're looking for. Who do we have here?
Hey, look. I just work here, okay? I don't want any more trouble. Take what you want, but don't hurt me. Me? I'm Jean. I cook blood for the family. Not my first choice, but it has its perks. Wait, why am I answering your questions? Who are you? What are you doing here? I don't know, I've had some pretty bad nightmares. Hims will do that to you.
What does this accomplish exactly?
Cure for devil's blood addiction? That info is what we call classified. You'll have to make me an offer better than the kneecaps I'll lose for telling you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. Point taken, point taken. Look, I would if I could, okay? But I can't cook an antidote for devil's blood. Not with what I got here. I only use synthetic materials. Hate to talk down my own product, but, yeah, it's almost like knockoff stuff. Wasn't always that way. In the good old days, before I was caged up like a lab rat, we used a purer,
organic compound. But times have changed.
But if you had that organic compound, you could create an antidote? Can't we get it for you?
Well, maybe if you could get it. Good luck with that. Even I don't know where it comes from. Only the original creator does. And he's long gone. Conchetta Lombardi drove him into exile when she took power. Might have even whacked him by now. So unless you happen to know where Tony Russo is hiding out, you aren't getting your cure. Sorry, pal.
My father? Damn it, Pop. I knew you had something to do with this. Just not what...
Wait... Tony is your dad? The mafia boss Antonio Russo? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're Vinny? I really am losing my kneecaps.
Seems like we owe my father another visit. Senile or not. We have to get him to cough up some info if we want to save Abby.
Senile? Oh, kid! Did you really fall for that act? That man's sharp as a carving knife. He was barking orders right up until he fled. Never a hint of forgetfulness. Oh, I won! He's been pulling the wool over your eyes, Finn. Yeah, I'm just sad to see you fell for it.
He... What? There's no way. Unless... I was pretty busy. And I'd been away from home, working for the Munis for a while. Did I just take it for granted? I'm not the only one who was fooled. It's not like you made any more progress than I did. But that's not an excuse. I should have seen through it. With everything else going on, maybe I was just relieved I didn't have to deal with him anymore. I never was his favorite. You're right. We need to head home and confront my father. Do whatever it takes to make him admit he's been playing us, or dig up something that could lead to a cure. I know this was a lot to go through, but thank you again for doing this. I'll meet you at home when you're ready.
So, we're good. Yeah? Don't you got someplace else to be?
I've lost count of how many cigs I've smoked waiting for you to arrive. Not a single one has calmed my nerves. I was hoping they would. I managed to get everyone in one room. It was a lot harder than it sounds. We need to confront my father. He can't hide anymore. Not when Abby's life is at stake. Good, because I'm not. But we don't have much of a choice, do we? This way.
Mom, will you relax? This isn't helpful. He's sick. We don't even know if what Vin said is true. Abigail, please. I've handled more than one bad performance in my day. I just didn't think it would be my husband I'm booing off the stage.
Ladies, I do wish that I could help you, but this devil's blood sounds very dangerous.
Just cut the crap! Your acting's not even good. Frankly, it's embarrassing that we fell for it for so long.
What? What's going on? This is all very overwhelming.
Ven, where did you hear that Dad is faking?
I met one of his old business partners, Jean. She told me everything. Pop's been faking senility to get out of AC so that Concerta Lombardi can't have him killed. That's why those hitmen showed up at the Rose Room. Our friend here can back me up.
Is this true?
No, you're not. Sometimes I really envy you for that.
God, Dad, really? This was the first thing your brain went to? To fake dementia? And this cursed nightclub? All that nonsense you gave me about an Appalachian nightlife. Ah, just another falsehood! No one makes a fool out of me, Antonio Russo!
The only one making a fool out of you is yourself, Evelyn! All of you!
So yeah, I was playing hooky. You think it's because I like walking around like a dry coon asking what day of the week it is, huh?
I got a target painted on my back by the damn mob! Would you rather have a senile father or a dead one, huh? Yeah. Thought so.
I just wanted a dad. Period.
You can write a novel on why you're innocent later. How about we talk about what we're going to do for Abby?
Hey, let's not overreact now. It's just a little indulgence, right? Who doesn't have a vice these days, huh? She looks fine.
Oh, I've married a Shakespearean villain, haven't I? Our daughter is dying, Antonio.
Why? Oh, would you quit the melodrama for just a few seconds, Evelyn, for the sake of...
For once, she's not being dramatic. According to Jean, Abby needs a pure sample of devil's blood to make an antidote for her withdrawal symptoms. And you're the only one who knows how to get it.
God's sake. You had to go for the one chem you couldn't come off of. What's the matter with you? All right, Peanut Gallery. There's something you all need to see. Come with me.
Whoa.
Antonio, what is this beast doing in my home? Oh, disgusting.
I've seen one of these before stalking around the city center. Not something I'd want to piss off, I'll say that much.
We started seeing these fellas show up around here years ago. Devils, we call them. They're still pretty rare. Elusive.
Why do you have this?
You tell me, honey. Would the showman pay top dollar for a freak show devil corpse?
So you killed it to make a profit.
Hey, Abby, look at this thing. What do you think it is, a bunny rabbit? It's as ugly as sin. Look, I needed an edge over Concerta. Quintino had yours truly to be next in line to be godfather, but that little viper wasn't having it. She tried to sabotage me at every turn. I needed to make more caps, prove that I was useful.
And embalming this thing was the answer. Oh, what a ridiculous idea from a ridiculous man.
I'm ridiculous, Miss Primadonna? What wasn't ridiculous was this fella's blood. I originally took it to Jean to get it embalmed, you know, promised her a small cut. But any dreams of a sideshow attraction disappeared when we realized the tantalizing properties of its blood.
Does this mean you still have a sample of its blood? We need to get it to Jean as soon as possible.
It just so happens I do. If what you're saying is true, then we need to act now on an antidote. I'll take Abby and your friend here to Jean. No, what a tag-alongs. The damn mob's gonna be swarming our tails the whole way. Concerta will know I'm back the second we touch ground on Jersey soil.
Damn it. If it weren't for the mob. Stay safe, all right, Abby?
I will. I got us into this mess. The last thing I want to do is to drag you further into it.
I hope you know what you're doing, Tony.
You, me, Atlantic City. Couldn't agree more. Abby and I will meet you in the city center. Try to get there in one piece. Concerta's goons take no prisoners. Give me and Abby some time to, catch up.
What is that glowing concoction people drink around here? Nuka-shine? I won't be caught dead serving that radioactive slop.
Don't like killing. I'm just doing my job.
No way! How could you do that? Whatever you... Oh my...
So, if I help with this...
When you help, not if.
Right, when? Will there be a reward involved? Possibly some blood?
Sure there will. You'll get the gift of continuing to live. The greatest gift of all.
Right! I forgot how generous you are, Antonio. Oh, goodness. Good. I mean, hello again.
So, you managed to get here in one piece. Took you long enough to get off that vertibird. Time is of the essence here.
Yes, of the essence, right. Of course, yep. You're Abby, right? You sure you want to get clean?
Focus here, Jeannie.
Focusing. Right. Do you have the sample?
Yeah, but this here is liquid gold. Don't break it.
Give it here.
Hey, Maran, can we maybe speed up the process here?
Dad, just wait.
No, this isn't good. This is the opposite of good. What is that? Bad? Right. Bad.
What's the problem here?
I wasn't expecting this. This has profound implications, and I don't know where.
Just spit it out already. My daughter is dying, and we don't have the time for you to have your little eureka moment.
The sample you brought me isn't pure enough to make an antidote with.
What?
That's a very funny joke, Gene. That came from the Jersey Devil himself. How can you get any fucking purer?
You're not gonna believe me, but, that wasn't the real Jersey Devil. If such a thing even exists, that is. This is juvenile blood. The one you killed was just a child.
What? So you mean the ones we see coming out of the Barrens is just... it's... children? Then, how big's the father? Huh? Or the mother? It's hard to tell with these things.
I don't know. No one's ever seen it before. Lived to tell about it, that is. The quantity of neural proteins present in the blood sample isn't fast enough to qualify this as an adult. But if there's a juvenile, that means there's a parent. An adult would have blood potent enough to craft an antidote.
So, you're saying you want us to go into the Pine Barrens and kill an adult devil? Just trying to see if I'm the one who's going nuts, or if it's still you.
But if it's our only option, we've got to.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Right. Looks like you and I have some business to take care of with a gentleman from the Barrens. Not sure. Hey, Egghead. How do we draw an adult devil out?
That I can help with. We've got enough here that I can make fake devil pheromones. If you can bring the pheromones to high points in the city center, maybe the scent will draw the devil out of the Barrens.
I could probably think of a few places to bring him.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
We? Oh, no, Abby. You're not coming.
What's your excuse this time? I'm an adult. I can handle myself. I've been handling myself for years now, thanks to you and Mom.
Hey, don't bring your mother into this. Yeah, you've been handling yourself, right? Look how well that's going. You're so strung out, you're on death's door.
Strung out on a chem you sold.
You little... My word is final. You are not coming. Wait for us here. We'll be back with the blood.
You'll never change, will you?
Go ahead, walk away. It's not like I'm trying to save your life or anything.
You should hurry. Think of all that pure blood being wasted.
I still got fight left.
So, how big do you think this thing is? Think I can take him? things do we need to scatter? My legs ain't what they used to be, kid. This is it. Hope my daughter's grateful we're about to whack a living legend for her. Watch your mouth. Just because I ain't going to her piano recital don't mean I wasn't making everything happen behind the scenes. I know you're not supposed to have a favorite kid, but I did. And it wasn't Vin. When Abby was real little, I took her under my wing. She was a total daddy's girl. Showered her with affection, gifts. I used to let her sit in on all of our meetings. I showed her the ropes. I hate to admit it, but She would have been a top-tier maid woman. But there's a reason they call her Cosa Nostra the family. It's 'cause it replaces your real one. And you've got to fuck over your real one to keep the family happy. You must be real naive if you think that's how this works. You don't just leave. You know how they say you can't turn your back on your family? Same with this kind of family. You leave when you're dead. Only matter is how soon that comes, and for most, it's pretty damn early. Abby, she was, you know, getting older, becoming more of a teenager, less of a little girl. She was growing into a formidable young woman, and that was the problem. Yeah, thank you, Einstein. I'm well aware of that. You're missing the whole point here. There ain't a law saying women can't be in the family, but there's always been opposition to letting them reach positions of power. Yeah, it's tradition. It's always been men who have done the killing, stealing, the plotting. I was next in line to be godfather. Do you really think they would have accepted her as my heir with no issues? Just ask Conchetta. Why do you think she has a target on my ass? If she could have been Don, Quintino would have chosen her. She's his flesh and blood, after all. Sometimes tradition is a good thing. Good habits stick. Sometimes it no longer saves you. And sticking to it ends up stabbing you in the back. Most people are stubborn. Change don't happen often. Especially not around here. I wasn't about to set Abby up for disappointment. Trained her all these years just to be rejected. I just distanced myself from her. Didn't let her sit in on my work no more. I never told her why. Over time, she just got the hint. And that's when she started acting out. She knew I was the big player moving Devil's Blood around AC. Don't know if she knew I discovered it, but that don't really matter now, does it? There's tons of chems you can get hooked on in this shithole, but she got hooked on the one thing that she knew would get my attention. Trouble is, blood is highly addictive. She got in to win my love with some such bullshit, but there's no getting out with that poison. I never thought something like this would happen. I thought she'd take up an honest trade. I never wanted this. Not for Abby. Listen, the bastards that... Pure devil blood. Do you know how much this shit is worth? I'll tell you what, kid. Why don't you take a little more than you need? It'll take longer, sure, but Abby's waited this long already. I'm sure she could last a bit longer, and I can take the rest back to Jean and make an exclusive line of elite blood. We could make a killing off it. But there's... well, you... You might be right there. Maybe I'm losing my grip on myself. I'm getting too old to chase these caps, kid. I don't know how much time I got left. The mob aside, I might as well spend the rest of it trying to make it right with my kids, right? Just take enough for Abby. Alright? Just leave the sucker to his own devices. Yes! You and me! We're gonna be rolling in caps, kid. I know I saw an entrepreneurial spirit inside of you. Come on. Let's get back to the lab.
You're back! And you have all your limbs. Exceeding your expectations again, I see.
All right, Jeannie, we got the goods. Hey, where's Abby?
Yeah. About that.
I'm gonna ask nicely. Where is my daughter?
It wasn't my fault. I swear, Antonio, she just left.
Why on earth would she do that? Her life's in jeopardy, for God's sake.
She said she needed to be alone. That this is a mistake.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. Did she say where she went?
Sorta. She said she went to the place where she met her real father.
Kids and their dramatics. We need to go find her then. Agree. Let's go.
Hurry. We don't have much time.
There you are!
Please, just leave me alone. It's best for everyone involved if you just leave me alone.
Abby! What the hell's gotten into you? We got the sample. You need to come back to the lab.
Why even bother with it? Is there even a point to this antidote?
What are you talking about?
Do you even remember what happened here, Dad? You wasted a guy on blood because he didn't pay up. What even sets me apart from him? Why does he get a bullet to the head, and I get an antidote?
Abby, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna just let you die over something that happened 14 years ago. We can't just let her walk away.
After everything we've been through, I don't think you have it in you to change, Dad. Not now, not ever. I don't want my life to be defined by it anymore. I'll take the antidote, I'll get clean, but after all's said and done, I'm staying here in AC. I don't want to see any of you ever again. It's time I carved out my own path without being weighed down by all of your wrongs.
But I've shown you that I can change. I've shown you that I can do better. Look here, I got the antidote for you, sweetheart. Isn't that enough?
Dad, trust is something you've got to build up to and maintain. You've spent 2 decades showing me I can't trust you. It's not like one good experience can undo all the broken promises. I'm sorry, but it's too late to salvage this.
Then we'll do things your way. We'll go back to the lab and talk to Jean. She'll fix you up. It'll give you time to think things through and maybe change your mind.
I don't think I will, Dad. I've already made up my mind.
You should hurry! Think of all that pure blood being wasted. Oh, you're back. Did you get the sample? And, will there be any leftovers? Just one moment. I need to engineer the antidote. Are you sure you want this, Abby? No more blood. Forever.
Put a sock in it, Jean.
All right. This should be good. Ready, Abby?
I'm ready as I'll ever
Well?
be.
Do you feel any different?
I don't know. Not really. Wait. I feel... the craving is dying down. It's not as intense.
You should feel some immediate relief. But it'll take weeks for the symptoms to fade completely. It'll only get better from here on out. Not worse.
Thank you, Jean. I should be thanking you the most. Without you, I'd still be... I don't want to think about what might have happened to me. That means a lot to hear. I never considered that anyone cared about whether I lived or died. But I guess some people do, even if it's not Dad's first priority.
You got this all mixed up, Abby. Of course I want you to live. What do you think I came all the way back here for, huh? Why do you think I gunned down the actual devil himself in the flesh, huh? else I could possibly do to get through to you. Now, you ready to let go of all this and head home?
Hurry.
I already told you, Dad. I'm staying here. There's just too much to let go of. I need to get away from all of this and start fresh. I'm sorry, but this is goodbye.
Cut the crap, Abby. You had your tantrum and it's time to move past this. Abby! God damn it! Well, that's that then. She's made up her mind. My wife and son ain't gonna be too happy about it. You're coming with me to break the news.
Hurry. We don't have much time.
Be grateful you can walk away from this. Maybe even learn something from it. Avoid making the same mistakes I did. Hey,
You should hurry.
I'm just some old guy, right?
Blood.
It's your life to fuck up as you please.
Welcome to the Rose Room.
No need to roll out the red carpet for us, but we're back.
Is Abigail? Where is my daughter? Antonio?
She's not coming back, Evelyn.
Well, is she okay? What the hell happened?
Physically, Abby's fine. She got a cure. Mentally, the jury's out. She decided she wasn't interested in coming home.
What? So that's it? She's not even coming home to say goodbye?
Afraid not, honey. That's just the way it goes.
It's unexpected, but I guess I'm just glad to hear she's all right. Maybe she can find something better out there.
Hey, you. A final word? Hey, kid. You packing some heavy heat? Well, it's not a full party, but I still owe you my gratitude for prying my daughter from the devil's grasp. Much as I like spoiling her, Abby will make it on her own. I always knew she would. Too stubborn not to.
Use my time wisely, please.
Well, smart Alec, I raised it, didn't I?
I actually have something I want to talk to you all about. This has been on my mind for a while. Ever since we came to Appalachia, I've missed working with muties. I felt guilty for thinking about them when everyone needed me here. I even thought about going back, about what going home would be like without all of you in it. And I don't want that life. You're my parents, and with Abby leaving, you're gonna need me more than ever. So I want you to know that I'm staying nearby, so long as I'm able.
Oh, don't frighten us like that. You have us all holding our breath just to say nothing's changing.
You'll always have a home here, Vinny. You know that.
Whew, it, Feels really weird to talk about myself.
Oh, you'll get better with practice. I certainly did.
Yeah, maybe a little too good. Don't you think, honey?
You know you love it.
All right. Family meeting's over. As for you, our doors are open. Least we can do in return for your assistance with family matters. Maybe one of these days, we'll even have a happy hour worth inviting you to. I'll leave the acting to Evelyn from now on. Capiche?
Any songwriters around here? I may be doomed to search my own feelings for inspiration. Horrid!
All right, 10 secs to take a breather.
What is that glowing concoction people drink around here? Nukashan? I won't be caught dead serving that radioactive slop.
How would things be different with a normal family?
Oh, another broken nail. I'm not cut out for all this manual labor.
I wish just once we could keep it together.